Good, 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 good. Well, get settled in. I'm just going to get the comments up on my phone. Okay. Oh. Oh. I hope you can hear me all right. The microphone is there. See that? That's the microphone. Can you hear me? Mm-mm-mm. Sporting my new Terrifier t-shirt. Very happy with that. Was it Terra Threads or Gutter Garbs? I think it was Terra Threads. I think that's where I got it. Willpower is pretty strong. I've managed to resist buying the definitive trilogy of GTA. I do fancy playing them again, but I'm not paying 55 quid for them. I mean, 30 quid, that's a tenner a game. It's not too bad. Hey, Liam Longstaff, Laren McMullen, Willie Woodson, and Apartment Melodies. Hello. How you doing? Oh, from Norway. Very nice. Oh, awesome teacher. Thank you very much. I'll give you a little, show you the whole thing. Too graphic. Pretty cool though. Snazzy. You love it. You love a bit of that. Here, there's JJ Conroy in the house. Just pre-ordered the Chong Toys Taxi Driver. Ooh, yeah. I have seen that. I don't know why I haven't pounced on it. I love Taxi Driver, but I don't know. I saw it. Yeah, it looks great. Because isn't that the one where they give you the Travis Bickle before he gets the mohawk, just his regular cabbie look, which I've really always wanted. So I haven't pre-ordered it, which is silly. But I don't know, man. I've been so busy with the masks and stuff. It's it's been taking up a lot of the concentration. Alabama, hey Alabama, says Art the Clown got delayed again. Yeah, I heard about that. Again, that sucks. Can you hear me though? All right, am I clear? Like not muffled, or because I got the microphone over here rather than too close. So just confirm someone that you can hear me okay. Awesome collection says ZZOWZZZWOZ. Hello. Oh, from Russia. Very nice. Very good. Oh, thanks, Laren, for letting me know. And hey, Toys of Arkham. Just fixing something on the laptop. 2 seconds. Let me just fix this. There you go. Do that. I have to delete some videos that I made now that they're on YouTube because they're still on the desktop and they're taking up all the space, and the laptop is telling me that all the storage is full. Do something quickly. So I'm just deleting all that. There we go. That should be good. All right, good. Empty the trash. Sorted. Right, that's fixed. Sorry about that, just clearing some space on the laptop. Hear you loud and clear, says Apartment Melodies. Thank you for that. Little mic feedback. All right. Well, the majority of people said it sounds all right, so that's good enough for me. Toys of Arkham says, did you see the Sideshow premium format? The Crow statue looks awesome. Not really. I haven't really seen that one, Carl. Let me type it in. Google Sideshow. I saw a figure, wasn't it? They're doing a figure as well, was it? Statue. All right, just here we go. Oh, okay, there we go. Just having a look. £719.99. It's quite nice. And that one. Yeah, Carl, it looks good. Looks very good. JJ Conroy, I'm resisting the GTA Trilogy 2. Gonna wait for the price drop. Can't believe they're charging £65 for COD and $75 for the PS5 version. Yeah, it's £55 or $54.99 on PS Store on my PlayStation Pro, but I ain't paying that. I mean, to be honest, even 30 quid, I'd be a bit, because it's going to be one of them things where I want it. I'll start playing it the first few seconds and it'll be like that instant feeling like, oh man, I've done this already. Like, why am I doing this again? I've already invested so many hours of my life in the original trilogy. I don't know. I've got so many things I want to play. I got Ghost Recon Breakpoint because I love Wildlands. I think I prefer Wildlands, but I gave in and eventually, because it was on sale, got it nice and cheap. But I do like the Ghost Recon Wildlands and Breakpoint, controlling your squad and just going out there and taking care of business. I like all that. So I got that, and I did eventually get, hey, Mugwump in the house. I did eventually get Aliens Fireteam, which I'm playing on my own with the bots, which is a bit, naff. But it is actually quite addictive. I'm stuck at the moment, but yeah. Lee Bauer says, hey Dean, how are you, mate? Love the Halloween Kills rehauls, amazing work. Cheers. Oh, cheers, Lee. Thanks, man. Yeah, I got the bloody version up there. I was trying the lighting right so that it wasn't all drowned out. It still looks a little bit washed out. Mind you, the camera on the laptop for live streams is only 720p, I think, so you're not really getting the best quality anyway, but there's videos on the channel for that. Laren says, I still have my trilogy for PS2. Oh man, yeah. I mean, it's just obviously all the music that they've taken out of the new definitive edition as well. They've taken out some really good tracks, and obviously, there's reasons for that. But I certainly would miss those songs, especially in Vice City. I remember that first mission when you get on the bike next to the office of the lawyer guy and Billie Jean comes on. I remember that moment from the original day. I remember I was going to a rehearsal. It sucked because I wanted to play Vice City. I went and picked it up because it got released at the game place near me like a day early. Because I just called up to make sure my reserve copy was safe. And she said, oh, we're selling it now. Like last couple of hours we started selling it. I ran my house down to the shop, got Vice City, and then just got home, got changed, and had to go to band rehearsal and stuff. And the whole time I'm playing guitar, I'm thinking, oh man, I can't wait. But yeah, what's this? Going to watch the Rob Zombie Halloween this weekend. First time watch. Oh, right. Carl, yeah. Well, yeah, man. I like I said before, that's the one that got me into Michael Myers in a big way. So I hope you like it. There's a really good fan edit of it on YouTube, man, where they fixed a lot of the little things like just, watch the film first and ask me about it later on. Like, message me once you see the film as it is. And I'll tell you some of the things they changed in the fan cut. Really good edit though, and some other little things they tweaked in the film, like just little things like not seeing his eyes so much, like they kind of blacked them out in the YouTube fan edit, which is really effective. But yeah, man, let me know what you think, Carl. Yeah. What else is going on? I'm working on a couple of H40s at the moment. Well, I've got two. I'm working on one. Man, it's tough. It really is tough doing a H40. I knew it would be. I think it's way harder than a Kills mask. Kills, I'm quite comfortable with that now. But H40, I mean, this first one I'm doing is rough. It's tough as hell. Oh. Tommy Ugga says, "Hey, Mr. Knight, any thoughts on the Halloween Ends figures opportunities? Figure opportunities. I need to see what he looks like first." And I was thinking about this when I was doing the bloody version above me. Because if it wasn't for the fact that we know that Halloween Ends takes place like at least 4 years after the events of 2018 and Kills, there's a 4-year jump. So I'm assuming he'll still have the same mask. But if it did take place, if the trilogy, the whole trilogy took place in that one night, we know that the Halloween Ends mask would look like that above me, which was awesome. But 4 years time jump, is he still going to have the same mask? What are the circumstances of this 4-year jump? Where has Michael Myers been for the 4 years? Did he get away? Has he been in captivity again? Does he get loose again? Is Halloween Ends Laurie finally sitting down in a room with Michael Myers strapped to a table with no choice but to sit there and listen to her confront him? That could be, I mean, remember the first time in The Dark Knight when the Joker and Batman were at a table together, like face to face? We'd never seen that in a movie before, and it was really exciting. And even if Michael Myers obviously doesn't say nothing the whole time, it would be kind of interesting to see Laurie sit down in front of him and just let him have it. And then maybe she kills him. Maybe she somehow sneaks a weapon in to the meeting or to the room and manages. They'd search her pretty thoroughly, but there's places to hide stuff. I don't know. But yeah, I need to see what he looks like, before I could speculate on any figure stuff. Bazinga! Bazinga Dang says, "Nice shirt. Thanks, man. Terrified." Woo! 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 Delayed. The film and the figure. I want NECA to do an Ultimate Art the Clown. That would be such a cool figure, man. People would lose their shit. Even though Art the Clown is still kind of under the radar, but he's definitely, I already think he's an icon of horror. The moment this film, Terrifier came out, I know there was ones before it, but this film and this portrayal of Art the Clown by David Howard Thornton, as soon as I saw that, instant horror icon, right up there with Jason, Freddy, Myers, Chucky, Pinhead, all of them. He's one of them now. So I can't wait to have him up there doing his thing. Toys of Arkham says, "Do you think anyone will make a 1/6 Laurie Strode figure? All these Myers figures need someone to stab." Yeah, I hope so. I hope Trick or Treat Studios might do one. I mean, NECA have made Laurie in 7-inch and retro cloth, so we know that Jamie Lee Curtis is okay with it. So I guess it's just a matter of time. It's inevitable. That's why it is. Lee Bowers, I just ordered them once. What's this? I just ordered the Michael Myers 10-inch Funko Pop. Can't wait to get it. I think I saw that in HMV recently, and it was about £30, and I thought to myself, "Ooh," but I didn't get it. I resisted. I got enough stuff, man. But yeah, it's out there. It looks pretty interesting. Then he says, "I really hope they don't get Michael to talk in Ends. He's mute." They definitely won't do that. Because John Carpenter he's not, he's there when these films are happening, when they're getting made. He's usually around somewhere, and and David Gordon Green respects the hell out of what John Carpenter set up in the first one. Obviously he's done a few things with his own trilogy that not everyone agrees with, but I don't think we'll be hearing Michael talk. I was gonna, just in case Carl's watching, he hasn't watched I won't say anything else. Don't want to spoil nothing, but yeah, Mugwump says, my Peter Sellers should be arriving this weekend. Thanks for putting him on my radar, Dean. Yeah, man. Caustic Plastic, the Peter Sellers Pink Panther figure. Should be reviewing that pretty soon. So I'm looking forward to that. Something really different. So yeah, man, watch this space. JJ Conroy, I'm amazed I can see that on the screen. It's really blurry. You know, when you're reading something, you can read it, but it's blurry. But you just recognize words like have, to, say, them. You know, you know what it is, but it's not clear. I should be wearing my glasses. Laptop is way over here. And I'm like, I should be looking at my phone, but then I'll just be looking down. You just be looking at this the whole time. So, anyway. Right, so JJ Conroy says, have to say, them masks you're doing are so scary. Watched one you did at night. Was so creeped out by it. Really amazing work you're doing. Oh, thanks, JJ Conroy. Thanks, man. Donny Daz. Hey, Donny Daz. Yo, Dino. Have watched the Chucky TV series, ? It's good. No, I haven't seen any of that yet. I haven't seen any of the Chucky show yet. I will get around to it at some point. I'm turning the music down a little bit because it's distracting my brain. AC. Oh, AC. There he is. AC is the one who bought my last Kills mask. So I'm glad he got it, man, because I don't usually hold, and I won't usually be holding masks for people. You know, like when I'm selling a mask, I let you guys know, and then someone will message me. Quite a lot of people message me and say, "Oh, I've got the money in a week or 2 weeks. Can I get it then?" And obviously, I just want to get it sold so I can move on to the next one, because I don't even like starting a new mask until the one that I've finished is out the door. I don't want it to be sitting around the house. I don't want to keep looking at it. I just want it to be gone. Move on to the next one. Finish it. Get it out. Move on to the next one. Just a conveyor belt kind of mentality. But yeah, so AC bought the last one. So congratulations to you, sir. And I'm glad it's going to a good home. What up, dude? About to go to work. Thought I'd pop in and say hi, and I love the bloody Kills mask. Oh, thanks, AC. Thank you very much. So yeah, working on the H40 at the moment is really tough. Really tough. I mean, that's the thing. Some people, not everybody, because some people just they understand the amount of work that goes into something like that. But you know, when some people say, "Oh, I don't know how you can charge that much for the mask and all this stuff," it's like, take the H40 I'm doing at the moment. I mean, it is technically my very first fully me doing it. I've painted over other ones that I've had in the past, but yeah, this one completely from scratch. Very, very. It's not easy. So I spent 2 days on it so far, and I'm not even halfway done. Maybe about almost halfway through it, but it has taken 2 days just to get to this point, and it's just constant. It's like I'll stop to have some food, and then I'm right back in the garage again, just working and working and working. And I'm waiting for paints to arrive. Actually, that's slowing me down a little bit at the moment. The paints that I got are starting to, the colors that I use the most are really down to the last sort of bit now. So I've ordered more, and they were coming from America by FedEx. I paid over £100 just for the shipping. And they were supposed to be here last Thursday, yesterday, but they never turned up. And then today they never turned up. So I called FedEx and they said, "Oh, there's a delay. You'll probably get them on Tuesday or Wednesday." I'm thinking to myself, damn, I'm supposed to get them. That's almost a week later. And I paid like what I paid to get them quick because I need them quick. But yeah, that's slowing me down a little bit. Donny 78 or 2018. What 1/6 Laurie Strode would you want to see made? The original one. I've already got the 2018 in 7-inch NECA form, which they killed. Absolutely nailed that. But yeah, I'd like the original one to go with my collection. That'd be nice. 1/6 scale, 78 Laurie Strode. Lee Bowers, watching Kills again. Can't wait to see the extended cut next month. Yeah. Have they said how much longer it is? I'm looking forward to seeing more Myers. I hope we get to see the bit where he's at the table looking in the mirror and stuff. I've heard that's Nick Castle in that bit. I'm not sure. Still not sure which bit is Nick Castle in Kills. Willie, have you heard anything about the Michael Myers accessory pack from Trick or Treat Studios? No, I just saw it was delayed. I think it was Art the Clown and the Trick or Treat accessory pack were both delayed from what I saw. It's just a picture about the delay. So I'm not sure at the moment, man. Celeb FM, N. Dude, I love your work. Keep doing what you're doing. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks very much. Tommy, one last question, Dean. You don't have to be a last one. We've got a live stream to do, so depending on the questions, because I'm just exhausted from painting. So it's all about you typing stuff for me to talk about. Bear that in mind, folks. Also, drop a like on the video. Got 30 likes. That's nice. Oh no, got 30 people and 10 likes or 11 likes. Yeah, that just won't do. Those numbers ain't adding up. Hit the button. Do the thing. Make the thing happen. One last question. You agree with the current franchise showing limited Michael Unmasked, grey and bald? What? So do I agree with him looking the way he looks, basically? Yeah. He's 60, 61, 60, you know. It makes sense to me. 40 minutes longer for Rocky. What? Rocky? 40 minutes longer for Rocky. Briscoe. Oh, hey, Briscoe. He says, hey, Dean and everyone. Hey, Briscoe. How you doing, sir? Lee Bowers. Nick Castle scene was in the old couple's bathroom, but it got cut. But oh my god. Oh, yeah, it's breathing. Yeah, I get you. So what? He had a scene in the bathroom bit with the couple, but it got cut. Interesting. Do you know what I was thinking about the other day? As you do, while I was in the kitchen making something to eat, I was thinking of that scene in the couple's house where he's healing him. He's bandaging up his hand in the bathroom. You don't see it, but you hear the bottle cap from the stuff that he pours on his wound to from getting infected. I don't know, but you hear that bottle cap drop in the sink. What happens in the movie, but I thought it'd be cool if it did, because it kind of implies. Pause my thought for a minute and wait until that doesn't say that anymore. Okay, wow, it's big fireworks. We've got massive fireworks. That sounds like a fucking cannon. All right, mate. Jesus. Anyway, yeah. So you don't see him bandaging up his hand, but you do hear the bottle cap, fall. And after that, I thought it'd be cool if a couple of seconds after the bottle cap falls, you hear like a thump, like maybe the sound of him like punching the sink, because that would hurt like fucking hell. Like pouring that stuff, even though he never makes a sound, he kind of made a grunt when his fingers got blown off. But yeah, I think it would have been cool to just have like a smashing sound a few seconds after you hear the bottle cap, just to kind of imply that he doesn't make any noise, he doesn't scream, but it does hurt like shit when he pours that stuff on his hand. But just fun little things like that. But yeah, I like the fact that you don't see him bandaging up his hand. I like the fact that you get that long kind of suspenseful. What's he doing? Because that's once you see the film more than once, you know exactly what he's doing in there. And then the way he just he just stands in the corner waiting for the light to come on and then smashes it. That's creepy. Toys of Arkham. Did you order the Kills Steelbook yet? No, not yet. I have not ordered it yet. I haven't even really gone looking to see which versions, because there's so many. Like with 2018, there ended up being like 4 or 5 different steelbooks out there, all different covers. So yeah, I'll get on the case pretty soon. Rocky 4 director cut will be 40 minutes longer. Rocky 4, that's an amazing one. I love that. 40 minutes longer, bloody hell. Max Hammer, hey Max, are you going MCM Comic Con? Oh, well, I'm pretty useless at getting myself to Comic Cons, to be honest. I like the idea of going to. I went to one once and it was great, but they sell out so fast. I just always leave it too late, and then people remind me about it, and by the time they tell me You know, it's already finished. It's sold out and done. I want to adjust the light, man. I don't like the way the masks are looking. They're really drowned out with the light. God damn it. Oh, that's a bit better. Javi Soprano says, Dean the Machine, what's good? Hey, Javi. Not much, man. Just doing the masks, making the odd video every now and then. Did 3 videos in one day a couple of days back. That was intense. Because they announced the quarter scale Dark Knight by Hot Toys again. So I was like, well, I should probably do some kind of video on that. People will be expecting it. Laren, did you watch the episode of The Thing with 2 heads when they review the movie? Yeah, I did. I did see that. It was entertaining. Lee Bowers. He made a grunt sound when Allison stabbed him in the shoulder. Oh, yeah. And his hand on the... Oh, yeah. What, when he's coming up the stairs? Yeah. I remember that. But yeah, like a little grunt. That sort of thing. Wooder Films, you've got the shirt on. Will you be ordering the figure from Tots? Definitely. Yes. That's probably one of my most anticipated figures. Is Art the Clown. I want him. I want him bad. Neil Walker. Dean, if a movie was made about your life, which actor would you want to play you? I'm really not too clued in on who the young actors are, because it's about my life, like about school and all that stuff. Jack Black. There you go. Javi Soprano. Dean, will you get the new 1/4 scale Batman? No, sir. It's got a beautiful base, but I've already got it. I've already got the one from The Dark Knight Rises. It's the same figure, different base, and a few different things thrown in with the new one. But it's the same figure. Pretty much. When is Terrifier 2 coming out? I don't know. I'm not sure. Not sure yet. Can't wait for that, though. It's going to be pretty intense. Lee, the look Michael Myers gave the Strode woman when he's locked in the basement. He's like, I'll be back. Yeah, he looked at her very evil. That's for sure. Yeah, so now that the dust has settled with Halloween Kills, it's been out for over a month. Still like 2018 better. Yeah. I do like 2018 better than Kills, but I do like Kills. I mean, I love all the Michael Myers stuff in Kills, and I love the mask more and more with each passing one that I do. I really love doing the Kills masks. Hey, Mike's Horror Corner. Hey, Mike. Alabama says, are you keeping the Ali bust? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's right behind me, but it's where is it? Can you see it from here? Not really. Oh, I think you can. It's right about there, mixed in. Wait a minute. Lee, are you a fan of Ghostbusters? What's your thoughts on Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer? I did finally see that last trailer they released today. Sitting on the porcelain throne, I gave in and I watched it, and yeah, man, I like the way it looks now. The first trailer did nothing for me, and I think there was a second trailer also kind of did nothing for me. But this latest one, even before they show what they show at the end of this last trailer, just in case you haven't seen it, I won't spoil it. But there's a little thing that happens at the end of the latest trailer that everyone's really happy about. But even before they did that, it was nice, like seeing the Zool dogs, the hell dogs or the demon dogs, whatever you want to call them. It's nice seeing them. And I just think I got confidence in anything really that features Paul Rudd quite heavily. He's always good. So I just look forward to seeing him in a Ghostbusters setting, doing his thing. He was recently voted the sexiest man alive. That's got to be hilarious. I bet he had a good laugh about that one. Jesus. What else we got? So yeah, now that I've seen the latest trailer for Ghostbusters, I'm quite keen on seeing it. Still not too keen on it featuring those kids and stuff. Like, if it's up to me, that would have got scrapped, and we just would have been Paul Rudd trying to get the old Ghostbusters back together again. That'd be great. Anyway, Art the Clown looks like a great figure. Gotta love the price. Becoming a big fan of Tots. Yeah, man, Tots are doing some great stuff. Really good stuff. JJ Conroy, Terrifier 1/6 scale figure would look great with Pennywise on the shelf if Pennywise ever comes out. Yeah, what is going on with Pennywise? They're really not telling us much about that. They should at least, geez, people have paid for that ages ago. No word yet. I heard someone say it was 2 years delayed now. I get the way time goes, probably. I don't know if it's been 2 years, but if that's the case and they still haven't really said anything about it, that's just shitty. It's like, say something. I just don't think about it. The only time it bloody pops in my head is when you guys mention it at a live stream. It's like, oh yeah, I'm waiting for that. Neil. Dean, have you watched the newest episode of the Movies That Made Us on Netflix with Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, Elf? Elf's on there, and Aliens. Yeah, I've watched the Halloween one, the Nightmare on Elm Street one, the Aliens one, and the Nightmare Before Christmas one. That's almost all of them. They're hard to watch though, man. I got to say, the way they're edited, it's just like hyperactive child screaming in your face for an hour. And they make silly kind of noises and jokes and stuff, and it's like, yeah. I watch them because I'm interested in the subject matter and I just want to watch it, but they're not an easy watch for me. It's quite annoying. I'm not the only one who thinks that as well. I've heard other people say that. Alabama, have you heard anything about Hot Toys Pennywise? Nope. No, sir. And then Mugwump's talking to Briscoe, having themselves a little chat. On my time, you cheeky bastard. I'm joking. Yeah. The mini Stay Puff. The mini Stay Puffs are cute. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the intention. They're going to make a shit ton of money on the toys. 3 years delayed. What, Pennywise? Hot Toys, 3 years now. Shit, I wouldn't be surprised. Neil, totally agree with you about the kids in the new Ghostbusters. It seems to be the thing to do since the success of Stranger Things. Yeah, definitely. Lil Squirt says, I can't wait till they make a Hot Toys type figure of Robert Pattinson's Batman. Yep, that's coming. That's inevitable. Still waiting for a reply from Shadow Fergo about the 1/6 Myers knife. Told him I heard about him through you. Are you able to tell me the price of the knives? Me personally, no idea. Little Squirt, love your videos, man. Cheers, Little Squirt. Abby Soprano, Dean, where did you order the Halloween 2 Tots 1/6 figure? Can't find it anywhere. I did not. I haven't ordered it. I will get it, but I haven't ordered it. Man, I want the Kills figure from them as well, man. I want the Halloween Kills figure real bad in 1/6 scale. Man, just can't wait to get my hands on it. Lee, when figures are delayed, it is because they want to make the figure worth buying. Yeah. Well, you would hope. Yeah. If it all goes ahead, I'm sure Hot Toys Pennywise is going to be a very special piece because it comes with those two totally different expressions with the head sculpts, which is good. I'm glad we get one where he's a bit more monster-like with the fangs and the evil, the look, you know. Matthew Hoskins, hey Matthew, he says, finally saw Halloween Kills, but have mixed feelings. Michael Myers scenes were brutal and awesome, but felt the most of the movie was a setup for the next movie next year. What are your thoughts? Of course, it is a setup. It's a middle film of a trilogy. It has to be a setup for the next one. I mean, I think it was on the thing with two heads where they were talking about the fact that the middle film was originally maybe going to be all flashback, but it was going to be too expensive to do that. So that makes sense. But that would have been nice because then the trilogy could have taken place all on one night. You know, obviously 2018 set, Halloween 2018, and then the second film, flashback, and then part 3, the later half of 2018, Halloween night. It would have been pretty cool. But yeah, what are my thoughts? Well, it's a long story because obviously that was the whole thing with the first time I saw the film at the cinema. It sucked because of the experience sucked because of the shitty cinema and the shitty people around me. But then I saw it at home and I really enjoyed it. And I've seen it again since at home as well with Moxie for Halloween and enjoyed it again. So yeah, I love all the Michael Myers stuff. I love the way he looks. I think James Dew Courtney is probably the best to ever do it, to be honest with you. I know Nick Castle's the original; he's the best, and there's no denying he is the OG. But I'm just something. I mean, you can't deny it, man. There's two moments. I've already mentioned it before in other live streams, but there's two scenes in Kills where he's walking, and the way he moves, you can't beat that. And it's I can't even describe it in words. It's just fucking perfect. So I think James G. Courtney's the best to do it. So that's it. Mugwump, if the trailer is anything to go by, the new Ghostbusters movie is looking to be a pretty respectful sequel to the originals, not unduly bothered by the young cast, fingers firmly crossed. Yes, sir. Carl Kelly, hey Carl, your Halloween Ends mask looks awesome. Yeah, I mean it's Kills. It's a Halloween Kills mask. We have no idea what it's going to look like in Halloween Ends, but yeah, it's all bloody. Shall I put it on? Shall I put it on for you, Gay? Because it might not be here much longer. I might sell it because I could always do another one. Jesus. Nasty blood. Oh man, look at that. Yes, sir. Oh, madam. Hmm. It's really fucking cool. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Hmm. Oh. Oh, yeah. Machete Slasher says, currently in math class, very bored. Hey, Machete Slasher, hang in there, man. It's important. Bazinga, do you think that now with Tots and Caustic Plastic in the 1/6 horror figures game, we will have the opportunity to see some horror characters that we have never seen before in this scale? I'm sure we will. I mean, Bela Lugosi, Dracula, maybe Sideshow did one years ago. I don't want to say that it's never happened before because I know Sideshow did do some classic horror stuff. Maybe Christopher Lee, something. But yeah, I'm sure we will. I mean, Tots are doing Sam from Trick or Treat in 1/6 scale. That's going to be nice. I don't know if we've ever had an official 1/6 scale Chucky, so that needs to happen. Jeepers Creepers, I want in 1/6 scale. I want some more werewolves in 1/6 scale. I really, really would love a Howling werewolf from the original Howling in 1/6 scale. Would be amazing, amazing. And Dog Soldiers werewolf in 1/6 scale would be massive and awesome, amazing. Edna Uten. Hey Dean, this is Donny from Instagram. Did the mask sale? Well, yeah, the one that I was holding for the chap in England, AC, he has bought it now. It's paid for. It's going to him. So I do have 2 H40s that I'm working on, and I do have a Kills mask that I haven't started yet. The Kills mask that I received from Tots yesterday that I'm going to be working on soon is a really good pull. It's one of them ones where when you put it on the stand, it just keeps its shape and it doesn't get narrow. It doesn't get too fat. It just stays perfect. And it's going to be a good one. The next Kills mask I do will be, it's going to be a good one, man, because like I said, the pull is awesome. Bazinga, like the Cenobites, Killer Clowns. Oh, Captain Spaulding, Elvira. Oh yeah, yeah, Captain Spaulding. Oh, I want. Hang on. Yeah, this is from a buddy Chris. Mick Taylor. There you go. That's who I want in 1/6 scale. He's one of the ultimate slashers as far as I'm concerned. I want him in 1/6 scale. That's what I want. Oh. And I don't like gimmicky stuff like 1/6 scale figures being able to talk, but that's one figure I would love for there to be a button on the back where he does his classic Mick Taylor laugh, which I almost kind of did myself. Just naturally came out of me there. Right. Neil, Jamie Lee Curtis said in an interview that James Jude Courtney stayed in character for most of the time on set. I can believe that. I've seen him talking about it. Like he does his breathing thing and then he, then he comes out of it. Okay, that's outstanding, says Mugwump. Thank you. Very nice blood effect, says Briscoe. Thank you very much. That looks badass. Well done, says Wooder Films. Thank you. Lee says, I've seen people post NECA Halloween Kills figure. I hope I can get my hands on one or whatever. Yeah, I have seen some reviews now. The figure does look nice. I like the head sculpt and I like the battle damage and stuff. I'm not in a mad hurry to get it because I'm really after the Tots 1/6 scale, to be honest with you. But I will get the NECA one. As soon as Mad About Horror get them in, I'll just grab one, do a review on the channel, have some fun, Someone actually got in touch with me and I haven't replied to them yet about a custom unmasked Myers head for that figure. I need to remember to reply to them. If you see this, I'm sorry I haven't replied yet. It's been overwhelming since I started doing the masks. It's been crazy with messages. It already was crazy before I started doing masks, but now it's really crazy with the messages, and I just find it tricky keeping up with everybody. But I mean, no disrespect or offense. I'll get back to you eventually. Bear with me. JJ, I'm glad you did the blood on the kills mask. Worked out really well, and it does change up the mask a lot. How much more can that mask take? Yeah, damage wise, you have to wonder. Let me just see if that was a message of anything madly important. Be next week when I send your gift out, mate. Oh, yeah. Awesome. Sorry about that. Okay. Sad face. I want to be first pick, please. What's that for the mask? The next one? Yeah, I try not to ever promise the next mask to anyone in particular. Although someone did get in touch as well today. Someone said, if I just pay you the money now, can I have the next kills one? Which I don't really have a problem with. I've already done that once, really. So yeah, but just yeah, talk to me, send me messages and stuff. Javi Soprano Dean, since Hot Toys are making the Pennywise figure, do you think they will make the other horror icons like Freddy, Jason, and so on? I think it all depends how well Pennywise sells or how well he did with the pre-orders and stuff. I have no idea about that stuff, so all you can do is hope. But at the end of the day, if Hot Toys don't do horror figures, big fucking whoop, you know. Tots are doing them. Sideshow do them. Caustic Plastic might do some. You know, I mean, obviously they're doing Dracula, but as far as Freddy and Jason and stuff, I don't know about that. But they seem to be. I mean, Caustic Plastic are they make very classy decisions. I think they're making smart decisions. They're doing the stuff no one else would even think of doing. I mean, I can't. You know, the John Wayne figure looks amazing. Peter Sellers figure looks amazing. I got Bud Spencer. He's amazing. High level quality figure. Amazing work. Best hands I've ever seen. Fingernails. Ridiculous detail. The weapons, real metal and wood, heavy shotguns, real moving parts. Forget about it. Get out of here. Christian, good morning, Dean. After watching your videos, I bit the bullet and ended up getting 1/4 scale Batman Begins and Dark Knight, as well as the 1/3 scale Queen's Dark Knight. Queen Studios Dark Knight. Thumbs down for Patterson Batman, though. Yeah. Well, 37 mother flippers watching, 26 likes. Get up to 33. That's my magic number. Get up to 33 likes for me, people watching. That mean a lot. Wooder Films. I know you are in the UK. I'm in Canada, but where do you order NECA from? The figs are kind of pricey on Amazon. Madabout-horror.co.uk. They ship worldwide. At madabout-horror.co.uk. Those are my people. Those are the ones I send you their way. 30. Close enough. Yes. Oh, Stephen Rinks. Hey, Stephen, the man responsible for not Pennywise, Pinhead being in the collection. Massive love to Mr. Stephen Rinks. He says, Dean, wanted to stop in and say hi. Been working my ass off. Anyway, happy belated birthday and stay safe. Oh, thanks very much, Stephen. Thanks, dude. Hope you're keeping well. And thank you again, man, for your awesome contribution to the channel. Very, very good dude. Selfless act, man. Like jumping on a grenade kind of shit. Forget about it. You know, not all heroes wear capes. Some of them are called Stephen Rinks, just doing their thing out there, just heroing the hell out of it. Lee Bowers, I send you a message on Instagram of my Michael Myers Tots figures. Oh, I just saw that. I just saw it. I did. It's a cool picture. Thank you very much, Lee. Lifeless, what's it say? Leafless Blade. Leafless Blade. That one. What options do you get when you contacting Simon Brandolino about the 2018 Michael Myers ones? What options do you get when you contact? I don't know. You'd have to ask him. I have no idea. Man. Yeah, he probably has multiple options, like different levels of rehaul, I guess, like some people do. I only have one level myself personally, and that's you get a mask that looks scary and good. You know, I just, you know. But contact Simon and ask him, man. Might take you a while to get a reply. I know he's busy, but keep sending the messages, and eventually he'll have to answer you, won't he? Lee. I can't. Ravenhell. I can't. Like Joel, basically. Dean, my brother. What paint did you use for the skin tone in the Tots repaint? Huh? What? Skin tone. Hang on, my brain ain't working. Skin tone on a Tots repaint. Are you talking about 1/6 scale heads that I repainted? Because they're all white masks. I mean, I did some skin tone on the 78, I guess. Just, you know, Revel blue tubs of paint for models and stuff. I have no idea. To be honest, it's been a while. Yeah, it's all in the videos usually. Where else was I? And how much does it cost? What? Are you asking me how much it costs for Simon Brandolino's mask? I don't. If that's what you're asking me, because it's the same guy who asked me about Simon Brandolino before. I'm not the guy to ask because I'm not Simon Brandolino. I'm Dean Knight. Yeah. Edna, thanks for being amazing as always. Stand up guy you are. By the way, do you think they will ever make a new Jeepers Creepers movie? They are. Jeepers Creepers Reborn, I think it's called. So yeah. Oh, and thanks Edna for the lovely, kind words. But yeah, I'm hoping that the new Jeepers Creepers film's better than the last one, Part 3. That was gash. Heavy Soprano. I wouldn't mind seeing NECA try their hand at 1/6 scale figures. Yeah, they've done some. You know, they've done some Terminator 1/6 scale figures. I got some of them still. Not too bad. Dean, you wouldn't put Hot Toys at the top of the 1/6 figure game? Question mark. No, fuck no. Not for me personally. I'm bored shitless of Hot Toys. I wouldn't give a fuck if they disappeared off the face of the planet tomorrow. I just, you know, they've got no respect for people's. Where's the dignity? You know, where's the self? They just churn out any old shit again and again and again and again and again and again. They're basically, without saying it, saying "fuck you" just all the time, and I'm sick of it. So no, I'm done. I want Pennywise, but I'd be fucking relieved if someone else made a 1/6 scale Pennywise that looked as good as that one, so I could just buy that one and fuck the Hot Toys one off. No, I'll just now. Yeah, don't even get me started. Don't turn into another dark live stream. Um, Lee Bowers. That whole shelf going to be all the Tots Michael Myers figures. Can't wait for Halloween 2, 6, and Kills 1/6 scale figures to add to my collection. Yes, sir. Terry D. Hey, Terry. It says, going to get masks from you soon. They're awesome. How long will you be making them? I'll make them. This is my full-time job now. I'm going to be doing masks. That's it. I mean, I'm doing my YouTube channel as well, just like always. But yeah, YouTube and mask rehauling, and I'm my own boss now. I mean, it hit me yesterday because it was actually my friend who said it to me because I was talking about something that's coming up in the future, and at this thing that I'm going to, the subject of what do I do for a living is probably going to come up. And I was saying to my friend in the car yesterday, I was like, how do I word it? It's like, oh, you know, they're all like got real jobs, you know, like, you know, whatever. And then I'm like, oh, I paint Michael Myers' face and hair, and all this stuff is like. But then he said to me, "You're an independent art." Well, he said, "You're your own boss now." It's like that's the bad act. That's really good. And I realized it's like it's true. It's like I don't have to answer to any dickheads anymore. I am my own boss, and it's a fucking nice feeling. And yeah, man. So I'm very happy about that. Um, Going to sorry, what Wood of Films? I sunk the eyes in on the Michael Myers 1/6 Tots figure, just the way you did it. Looks great. Thanks for sharing your techniques. You have a gift. Cheers. No worries. Glad you found it helpful. It is definitely beneficial to whip the hair off and pull the eyes back a bit. Just do what I did in the video. Really, you will have to trim off some of the back of the eyes to give some room to deep set them and get the hair back on. But yeah, it's all in the video. Yeah, but it's just funny, man. When I think about all the jobs I've had some nice jobs, but they, had some really bad ones too. And most of the time I had to leave because I couldn't stand a manager or something. And it's just a nice thought to know that that's over now. Like that's over. I don't have to deal with that. I don't even have to work with people I don't like anymore. Like, when you've had jobs and it's like there's always someone there that, it's like that's none of that anymore. I mean, it's just I got me, myself, and I. It's just the way I've always liked it, to be honest. I know some people that hate to be alone, but I've always loved it. I mean, I'm not alone. I've got people in my life, but I don't mind alone time. I love alone time, and being able to work alone is fucking nice. I believe Tot's 78 Myers figure is great, besides not having double jointed elbows. Yeah. Well, apparently all the future Tots 1/6 scale Myers figures will have double jointed elbows. So that is cool. And it's Javi Soprano says the Chinese, I'm not sure why. All right. Ultra Belt 90? Is that Ultra Belt 90? But spelt weird. Can't wait to buy one of your Kills rehauls. Great work. Love that Kills mask from the end of the movie. Oh, thanks very much. I just say, oh man, I should get my glasses. ULTBLT90. Yeah, thank you very much. Lee Bowers, hopefully Tots do Halloween, H20, and Resurrection 1/6 figures down the road. Yeah, man, probably. I think they literally said they want to do them all. It's just a matter of time and license and stuff. But I think, pretty much they'll get around to them all eventually. I think so. Bazinga says, if you have to pick only one character and one company to make for you a 1/6 scale figure, what would be your choice? Pick only one character and one company to make. Oh, okay. Well, I would choose. Ooh, well, okay, yeah. I'm just thinking. I instantly was thinking about werewolves, but the one I really, really want, and I wouldn't mind if Caustic Plastic did it because they can do vehicles as well as people, because human characters. Because I've seen them do it's like a Bud Spencer on a bike. I think it's a different scale, but I would want Jesse Mark and the bike Street Hawk by Caustic Plastic in 1/6 scale with the bike and Jesse Mark in the gear. It's an 80s TV show called Street Hawk, like Knight Rider and Airwolf, but it was on a motorcycle. Just so cool. It's got the badass, most amazing intro music ever. And if you don't know about it, later on, remember to YouTube Street Hawk and just check out some of that, because that would be, I think you'll agree, even if you didn't grow up with that show like I did, you'd still look at it and think, yeah, that would make a fucking sick piece, like the bike and the Rider would be sick. So sick. I would love that. But a second choice would be a Howling Werewolf in 1/6 scale, or a Dog Soldiers Werewolf in 1/6 scale. Something like that. The American Werewolf NECA figure looks amazing. Bet you've got your eye on that. Yes, I do. I'll get one. Once Mad About Horror get them in stock, I'll get one. Lee and 1/6 Dr. Loomis figure, hands down. I'll pick up. Yeah, I definitely would. If Tots do one or whatever, I'd get one of them. The evil is good. I would love to see figures around the price range of Tots, but with the detail of one's customs. I mean, you know, man. The I know it's 1/12 scale, but the Patriot Studios Joker, you know, they were amazing, really affordable as well, amazing detail. Anyway, Heavy Soprano Dean, didn't know Hot Toys pissed you off like that. My bad. Is there a story behind that? Yeah, fucking long story, which I'm not going to go into. You didn't do anything wrong, Heavy. No, man. I'm just, you know, just being honest with you. Yeah, no, Hot Toys have pissed me off many, many, many years ago. Before they even started repeating themselves with the figures, they pissed me off. You know, I don't want to. I ain't going to go there now. Maybe some other time. I've already talked about it in the past. It's to do with photography and them stealing an idea and not giving me any credit and ignoring all my. Well, they got my emails for 5 years, but just never replied. They just took all my photograph ideas with the backgrounds and making it look like Superman was really flying, and you know, like Batman was really up in the clock tower in '89 and all that stuff, and sending them pictures saying, "Yeah, you know, I want to work with you. Look what I'm doing with the pictures." Fooling everyone. I'd show the pictures to, like, hey, look at that movie shot, and they'd be like, "Holy shit!" And I was like, "No, not really. It's a 1/6 scale figure." They'd be like, "No, it's not." And it's like, "Yes, it is." And for 5 years, I'm emailing Hot Toys pictures, never getting a reply. Just sent me a lousy little 1-sentence reply saying, "Nah, we don't want to work with you, but we will take all your fucking ideas and do it with the bloggers." Years later, but yeah, whatever. But then they started making the same shit again and again and again, and now they got the Disney truncheon way up their hindquarters. So, yeah. But it all worked out, didn't it? I mean, it's all worked out. Mugwump, Caustic Plastic, Red Dwarf Crew. All right. Yeah, I've never really watched Red Dwarf, to be honest. Lee, I seen Tots got a new coveralls for the 78 Mars along with the phone and Tombstone. I want to get that and switch out the coveralls on my 78 figure. Very nice. Well, yeah, it just gives you an option, doesn't it? How long have we done? 1 hour. Not too bad. The Tio Show says, "What's up? Hey, man. How you doing?" Oh, it's getting warm. I think I've got the radiator on really high, so I might turn that down. I think I will, because it's getting bloody boiling. Ooh. Oh. Fucking hell. Jesus. Yeah, that is ridiculously hot. Shirt's coming off. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Have you heard about the Pumpkinhead reboot movie they are working on? No, I haven't heard. Well, I've heard rumors for ages about that, but I don't know. I mean, I just hope they don't change his design. Keep Pumpkinhead the way he is. He's perfect, you know. And obviously, Pumpkinhead was Stan Winston's first film that he directed himself. So if you're gonna redo it, you know, at least keep him the same because it honors Stan Winston. So don't fuck with it, you know. That's what I'd say. Missed my message. Just saying. Super chat it, then I won't miss them. I mean, I could be painting a mask right now. I keep. Oh, he just did it. Well, no, he didn't just do it, but Aaron Jones did. Came through strong with a 9.99 super chat. Thank you very much, Aaron, supporting time, man. He says, "Hi, Dean. I was wondering, since I'm starting a Batman collection, which Batman figure from any company producing 1/6 scale, 1/4 scale would you recommend I get first? Thanks and love the content." That's an awesome question, man. I'm going to think about that. Aaron, thanks very much for the super chat, man. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm just gonna say a bunch of stuff now without sitting here and thinking too much about what my answer is. I'm just gonna speak. So it's weird because obviously Hot Toys have just announced they're going to do like a re-release of the quarter scale Dark Knight figure, but technically it was from the Dark Knight Rises, the one that I have. But that's definitely one of the very best. You might as well, maybe you can get that one cheaper now. And if you can get the Dark Knight Rises one in quarter scale by Hot Toys, if you can get that cheaper now because the new one's coming out, then I would fucking do that because that figure is still amazing. It's one of the most posable, one of the most real looking. So yeah, the quarter scale Dark Knight Rises Hot Toys Batman is very, very, very high up there. Both of the Michael Keaton 1/6 scale Batmans by Hot Toys are also amazing, but you do need custom capes for them because the stock ones just don't look good and they will hurt the look of the piece. Once you get a nice draped cape on there from Jackson or Unreal Customs, it just looks like really like Michael Keaton standing there. I got it right here. Yeah, so I mean, just look at that. There's the Hot Toys Batman Returns Keaton figure with a custom cape on. Just look at the way it drapes. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. So, I sold my 89 Batman and I kept this one from 92. I don't know. This is just the one I kept. And I think it looks amazing. So that's another one that is very, very high up there. And yeah, so and the Hot Toys 1/6 scale Dawn of Justice Batman v Superman regular suit Batman is friggin' amazing as well. One of the best looking straight out of the box, amazing proportions and posability, all that stuff. Yeah, pretty much all the Ben Affleck Hot Toys figures for Batman have been amazing. All of them, really. As far as Batman Begins, now that's my favorite Batman look. That's my favorite suit ever. So, you've got loads of options for Batman Begins. That's a whole other. I could sit and talk about that for ages. You did just do 9.99 super chat, so I guess I can keep talking about it, and everyone else just has to wait a little while because you did do a super chat. Sorry, my throat's getting a bit hoarse. Yeah, so you got the quarter scale Enter Bay Batman from Batman Begins, even though technically it's from the Dark Knight, as the packaging says, but it's the Batman Begins suit, which is still one of the best looking representations of the Batman Begins Batman. And then you've got Hot Toys with their version of the Batman Begins in quarter scale, and then many versions in 1/6 scale. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and eventually 5 1/6 scale Batman Begins from Hot Toys. 5 different versions, I think, with the upcoming one. But none of them are great, really. Not when you see the custom head sculpts that are being made out there for Batman Begins in 1/6 scale by like Unreal Customs and stuff. That is amazing. And loads of other people as well are doing them. But yeah, so when it comes to Batman Begins, if you really want one of them and you're not too bothered about which scale you get it in, maybe go for one of the quarter scale ones, because with something like with the kind of presence the Batman Begins suit has, especially from the side profile, not all Batman figures look good from the side, but Batman Begins, you almost want to display it on its side, like facing sideways, so you can see that beastly shape of it. But yeah, if you're only going to get one Batman Begins, and don't forget about the quarter scale NECA figure as well, because it's really, really good for such a good price as well. You can get the NECA Batman Begins, where you used to be able to get it for £100 straight up. Maybe that's changed now, but there was a lot of them out there, so I think you'd probably still be able to get it pretty cheap. But yeah, I don't know. I think Interbay Batman still has a bit of an edge, even though the paint apps and the details on the quarter scale Batman Begins by Hot Toys are more updated, more modern, you know. So, but I've done loads of videos. I probably said it better in all my different videos I've done over the years on Batman Begins stuff. I would just literally type in Dean Knight 333 Batman Begins into YouTube, and you will get all the videos. And there's a lot, like since 2007, a lot of videos. And I need to do some more in the future because I've been doing so much horror stuff. I want to get back to Batman Begins eventually. But yes, sir. There's so much more I could say about that, but yeah, hopefully that answers your question, sir. Yeah, Mr. Aaron Jones. Thank you. Then Lee, it's still really fucking hot in here, man. Holy shit! I turned on the heating full pelt before I started because it was freezing in here. Now it's the complete opposite of that. Lee, Dean, love the collection. Keep the amazing work. And I'll see Tots doing Halloween 3 Season of the Witch 1/6 figures. I got the NECA ones, look amazing. Hopefully Tots do good job with theirs. Yeah, I'm sure they will, man. Jet, is that you say Jetty or Jet? Jet Johnson says hi, or Mr. Johnson. I'll just say Mr. Or is it Mrs.? I'm not sure. I can't say I've ever really seen that name before. Jetty. Let me know how to say that. Sorry. And then, from what I've heard, they want to stay true to Stan Winston without fully recreating the original. I hope so, man. Just go crazy with the movie, but try and keep Pumpkinhead his original design. You know, there's no reason to change it. He looked amazing. He always did. You can just about see him there, just about on the shelf. Javi Soprano, Pumpkinhead, awesome movie, awesome design, classic in my opinion. Yeah, true. Bazinga in London, hospital bed, head sculpt from NECA. There's, like I've said before, there's so many different looks they could do for American Werewolf in London. There's a whole bunch of figures they could do potentially. Andy Kerr, hey Andy, says, hi Dean, you getting the H2 and H616 when Tots finally release them? Not bothered about the H6, but I definitely want to get the H2 for sure. Jermaine says, hey Jermaine, 1/4 scale Batman Begins would be a good first Batman figure. Certainly would be a good looking figure, but you know, it doesn't matter how good the posability is on a Batman Begins figure. If you bend the elbow, you're going to risk damaging the suit because it's all that thick kind of rubbery suit. So might not be the most fun figure to start with. That's why I suggested, the Dark Knight Rises Hot Toys quarter scale, because you can leave him in like fighting poses like this. You can leave him on the shelf like that because of the way the nature of the suit is, and you should be fine. So that's a really fun place to start, especially like I said, seeing as they're making another one now or re-releasing it with bells and whistles. Maybe you can get the one I've got from the Dark Knight Rises a bit cheaper now, maybe. So I would definitely recommend doing that. Donny Daz 66 Adam West, he says. Oh yeah, maybe. Well, I guess you could start there, because that would be the earliest version of Batman you can get in figure form, I guess. But yeah, no, the ones I mentioned, man, like the Michael Keaton stuff, Ben Affleck figures from Hot Toys have been really good. Despite my feelings about the company, there's no denying they've done amazing figures, man, amazing stuff. Just wish they'd stop being so fucking lazy and just opportunistic and just bold-faced, Yeah. Briscoe, have you seen the images for the upcoming NECA Ultimate Creepshow figure? If so, what are your thoughts? I don't think I have, but that would be awesome, though. Creep Show. Hang on, I'm getting confused between Tales from the Crypt was that kind of the TV show. Tales from the Crypt was like that kind of skeleton dude, zombie kind of. And Creep Show, I remember the film poster when he's sitting in the cinema aisle and he's pointing at the screen and looking back at you. If that's who you're talking about, I just remember that artwork from when I was in the 80s. Jermaine says NECA 1/4 scale Batman Begins. Yeah, I mean that would be a nice place to start. If you haven't got any Batman stuff, it wouldn't cost you too much, and you're going to have a shitload of fun with it. The NECA Batman Begins, like Jermaine says, quarter scale by NECA, yeah, would be a nice place to start. And then Aaron Jones says that figure is an absolute beauty. Got to get my hands on that one. Yes, sir. Oh, what was that when I was holding up the Batman Returns? Yeah. Mugwump says, love the Batman talk. It's how I found your channel. Seriously tempted by the new 1/4 scale Batman. That base with the 3 villains bust is straight up sensational. Yeah, I agree. They've definitely added some nice touches to it for sure. Mugwump says, thinking about it, could you imagine posing the 316 Nolan figures on that base, above each of the? Oh, right, I got you. So yeah, I mean, obviously Hot Toys haven't made Ra's al Ghul, but yeah, like putting each one of the figures on the corresponding underneath face statue thing, yeah, on the base, nice. That would look cool. Yes, sir. That H2 by Tots looks amazing. Yes, it does. It does. Do you know when you will be working on the next Kills mask? I know I messaged you today about getting one from you on Instagram. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I've got it. I've got a new Kills mask ready to start working on, but I'm currently doing a H40, which is really difficult. A lot more difficult than a Kills mask for me. So I'm struggling a bit with that at the moment. I mean, I'm getting there. It's just a very slow process. I won't bore you with the details, but it's not easy. But I will be doing the Halloween Kills, the next Halloween Kills mask soon. I'm also waiting for some paint to be delivered. It's been delayed by FedEx because of COVID. So I need to wait for that to arrive on Monday or Tuesday. Clutch, hey Clutch. He says, hey Dean, are you going to buy another Hot Toys Dark Knight Rises Batman 1/4 scale? I will definitely do so because the new base is awesome, and I would like to display one in the Hong Kong scene. Yeah, I won't be buying another one, but I get what you mean there for sure. That would be cool. Yeah. JJ Conroy, was you never tempted to buy the Tumbler? Nope. Or Bike from the Dark Knight? Nope. Did you? I did have the Armory and sold it. It was amazing though. Yeah. No, I never tempted by any of the vehicles. They're too big. I did review the Tumbler, the camo Tumbler. That's on the channel. Very, very nice piece, but no desire to own any vehicles. They're too big. I got nowhere to put them, Evil Alex is here. Hey, Evil Alex says hello. And I don't blame you, and please give details. I've always found you talking about the process very educational. What with the Kills mask? Well, it's just difficult, man. The cracks on the H40 I'm working on in certain areas, they're really, really shallow. They're not very deep at all. So when I was doing the paint and stuff, it's like I'm kind of losing the cracks sometimes, and then I'm trying to fill them in again. But I don't want to fill the cracks in because you can always tell when someone does that. You can always tell when the cracks are painted from when they've been, dry brushed over or whatever. So I've had to kind of do things in a way where I don't usually like to do that. But saying that, I've also found a way to kind of make it look better. But it's just very slow, really, really slow work. I mean, I've been working on it, like I said earlier, for 2 days now, and I'm only about 40% through the process. So, yes, sir. Briscoe. Yeah, Creep Show is the one with the creeper in the theater aisle pointing at you. Yeah, gotcha. That's the one. Evil Alex. Is that NECA Freddy 1/4 from Nightmare 2 behind you? Yeah, that's the one from Freddy's Revenge Part 2. It's an amazing piece. How was your week? Says Evil Alex. How was your week? Yeah, man. Busy painting masks and making videos. Very busy. Thanks for asking, Evil Alex. Donny Daz. This or is there any dios or vehicles you would like from Jazz Inc. if space and money wasn't an option? Jazz Inc. What's that? I guess they have something to do with making dioramas and vehicles. Nothing really comes to mind, to be honest, right now. Dioramas and stuff. I've got a really nice alleyway diorama by Cult Creations. No, not really. I can't think of anything really, to be honest with you. Ted Williams. Hey, Ted. He says, how much did you pay for your H40 rehaul by Simon? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind you asking, but I'm not going to answer the question. It's like you have to, sorry, my eyes are getting all watery. I'm trying to read the writing on the screen. That's really, it's up to Simon to tell you how much he charges for his masks. It's not, if I tell you, which I don't know the answer to the question anyway, but if I was to just say, oh, it's this much, that might not be the case anymore, because things are always changing. I mean, Simon might have found a new way to make the masks look even better, which takes longer to do, and therefore he has to up his price a little bit. Now, that's not the case. I'm just saying, for example, I can't do that, I mean, not to you, but to all the people that ask those kind of questions, like how much does so and so charge? It's not my place to say that. That's kind of, what I mean? Like, that's up to them to tell you that. That's it. So I just reach out to Simon and talk to him. But yeah, I mean, I honestly don't know the answer anyway. Or do actually, he told me, but I ain't going to tell you. He recently, because a few people in the community were pissed off about me charging what I was charging for my masks, which, I don't see why the fuck they care. It's like, just get on with your own life. Don't worry about what I'm charging. I got people messaging me saying, the amount that I charge with a big question mark is like, did I stutter? No, that's the price. But I lowered it because, reasons. It's a lot of money, isn't it? So I want more people to be able to afford my stuff so they can have it. But I also need to get paid for the time I'm putting in. So at the moment, I'm doing kills masks for 410 posted. Just because it takes so fucking long to do, and you're getting a good mask. You're getting a really good mask. And I got to get paid for the amount of time, I'm buying the mask. That's 70 quid right there, the mask, because people aren't sending me masks. I'm buying the mask to work on, which is £70 right there. And I got all the paint, all the hair, all the time, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of time, like 3 days. If I really go for it on a kills mask, I'll get it done in 3 days. That's 3 days and nights, though. That's from the moment I wake up to the moment I finally drop and go to sleep. Is me working on that mask for 3 days and nights until it's done. So I got to get paid for all that, Plus, got bills, got food to buy, got to survive, man. It's yeah. Anyway, but yeah, Ted, I didn't mean to sound like I'm having a go at you. I get asked that question a lot about other people's work, and it's not my place to say. It's up to them to tell you how much they're charging for whatever. Very interesting. I figured when looking at that mask that the cracks would be a struggle for rehauls. Yeah, man. Yeah, H40 is a bitch. Definitely. And then Mark says, "Hi, mate. You feeling better?" Is that Mark? I always have to ask. Is that Mark from Mark and Irene? I think it is. But thanks, Mark. Yeah, I'm all right, man. I'm doing good. How you doing? How you doing? I really should fucking go get my glasses, man. They're upstairs in the bedroom. I'd have to go out of here, up the stairs, into my bedroom, get the glasses, come back, blah 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 blah. Yeah. 40? Can we get up to 40 likes? You cheeky buggers. Come on. Evo Alex, have the same Freddy, great figure, have him standing beside Jason from part 4 and Myers from 2018. That sounds like that's the way to do it. Thank you. They did it. Oh, 42. Very nice. 43. I don't do 42s. 43, 44 or 45, but not 42. I'm not doing that. I refuse to continue until that gets rectified. 44. Out the door. Give me more. There we go. All rhymes. I keep thinking about GTA Definitive Edition just for San Andreas, really, but I'm not paying £55 to play San Andreas for 2 minutes and then realize I could be playing GTA 5 or Red Dead 2. You know, resist. Clutch, do you have any favorite scenes / moments of Batman Begins? Oh, Jesus, here we go. It doesn't get enough attention. Absolute masterpiece. Oh, man, Clutch, you just became my favorite person. Yeah, man. Batman Begins is the best Batman film ever made to date. It is. Okay, 89 Batman is debatable because that is also fucking amazing. So is Batman Returns. So, all right, I don't want to ruffle too many feathers, but for me personally, Michael Keaton's so cool, and the Batmobile from 89 and 92, amazing. All that, Catwoman, Michelle Pfeiffer, Jack Nicholson, Joker, Penguin, amazing. It's all brilliant. I love it. Love the music, everything. But Batman Begins for me is so fucking clearly the best Batman film we've ever had. It just is, and yeah, I love it, man. But what favorite scenes, moments? Honestly, man, pretty much all of it. I love how fucking cool it is when he goes down into the cave and he faces his fear and he's swarmed by bats. That is a very fucking powerful moment. You feel it, the music and the way it's shot and everything. Such a powerful moment. The first scene where he's on the docks, where he's finally got his suit together and it's like a horror movie. It really is. The way they introduce Batman on the docks, is like a fucking horror movie. To the music, the sound, everything. It is. I love the scene where he's got Rachel and he's up the top and Gordon's coming up the stairs and he grabs Gordon like Arkham Asylum style, upside down, and then he hits the sonar thing and all the bats start coming. And the fucking way the music kicks in as he jumps down, surrounded by all the bats, and he's using the bats as cover. Fucking so cool. Ridiculously fucking cool. Never going to be topped. That's never going to be topped. And then right after that, you've got the fucking best Tumblr scene in the whole trilogy. Like that whole chase where he's getting Rachel back to the Batcave to rescue her. That is fucking amazing, that whole bit. And then, all of it. All of the damn thing, man. And one of the most powerful, uplifting endings of any film I've ever seen in my life. And that film, Batman Begins, is the reason I'm sitting here now. It's fucking powerful. The reason I'm sitting here now talking to you is because of Batman Begins, because that's why I started my YouTube channel. And if I hadn't have started my YouTube channel, maybe I wouldn't have started any of this stuff. Maybe the mask thing probably wouldn't have happened because it all links together. So the reason I'm fucking sitting here is because of that film in 2005. That's amazing, man. But yeah, Clutch. I hope that answers your question. There's so much more I could say, man. I didn't even the bit where he has Flash upside down and he's like, swear to me, and how angry he looks and how badass that is with the rain and the thunder. Jesus. Evo Alex, is that blood on the mask behind you? Real blood? I did consider that. I did consider real blood. I thought, you know what? It's for art. Cut the finger, squeeze it in a bowl. No, I didn't do that, but I did think about it. I did. Ted. Okay. Thank you. Anyways, that's understandable. No worries, Ted. What are films? Do you have any McFarlane Movie Maniac figures? They were great. Wish they would make them again. I do, man, and I've always said the McFarlane Movie Maniac stuff still holds up today against anything from any of the other companies that do similar scale stuff. I've got the Freddy Krueger Movie Maniacs. I used to have the Ash from Evil Dead 2. I've got some older Jason and Freddy ones as well, and some Aliens and Predators maybe. Terminators as well. I mean, the Movie Maniac stuff was so cool, man. I love the packaging. I love everything about them. But yeah, they still hold up. They still hold up. They're amazing. I fully believe your prices out fair. If they don't find it fair, they could deal without a rehaul. Oh, sorry, I might have read that wrong, but yeah, no, the price. I've had to revise the price of the rehauls on the mask, obviously, because, like I said, I want people to be able to afford them. I mean, like I said in one of my videos when I was talking about it, I couldn't afford, if I saw on YouTube someone selling a mask that I really want, but it's £500, I'd be like, oh shit, well, I can't do that. Oh well, bye. And that's just the reality of it. That's the truth. So, but part of my thinking with the whole that price thing at the time was I was watching other people in the Myers rehaul community putting them on eBay, and they were ended up going for like over 1,000 each, and that's pretty regular for these guys. And I just thought, well, fuck it, I'm putting in so much work, and I'm not stupid. I'm looking at what I'm doing at the end of it. I look at the end result and I think, yeah, that's fucking good. I think it's worth this much. But like I said, I want people to be able to afford it. And I know 410 is still expensive, but like I said, I gotta get paid for the work, man. And plus the mask, 70 quid, that's right there. And all the work and time that goes into it. You're getting, I think you get your money's worth. And I've only just started out. I've done I think I've done 4, maybe 5, including that one. I think I've done 5 kills masks now, 4 or 5. And it's still really early days for me. So hopefully I will continue to get better. So watch this space. Give it a year or two. We'll see where we are. But I'm going to keep doing it. And yes, Mark says yes, it's us. Oh, hey, Mark and Irene. I think I see Irene as well. Yes, Irene is fine here. I know Mark said it's been checking on Dad. Oh, okay. I hope your dad's okay, Irene. Oh man, I really need a drink. My throat is getting well sore. Got some water over it. Get some water. Oh god. Oh. I missed something up here. What was that? Double A seven. Saw that the Tots accessory set got pushed to January. Yeah, same as Art the Clown. It's unfortunate. Evil Alex, when you work on the masks, do you have pictures from the film to look at? You do it, or you do it from memory? No, you wouldn't want to be doing it from memory for that money. Jesus, my garage is littered. The whole wall is covered in reference pictures from the best reference pictures you can get at the moment. Yeah, I work from pictures of the mask. See, there's for Halloween Kills, there's the one that Nick Castle wore, which I don't know, like someone said it was in the bathroom scene, probably, or maybe the mirror scene that was cut, I don't know. But the one that James Dew Courtney was wearing is a very, there's little telltale details about his one that you can always tell which one it is. And I don't want to say what the detail is. I haven't seen anyone else include that little detail yet. I need to look more closely and see if anyone else has started doing it. But there is one tiny little detail on the mask from Kills that James Drew Courtney wore that you can tell that that's the mask. What was the question? Oh yeah, do I work from reference? Yeah, I got reference pictures all over the garage, everywhere. There's a printing shop down the road from me, and I'm in there all the time. Like I just keep going back every couple of days. Hey, because you have to do it in 5 pictures. You can't just go there and get one picture printed out. You have to do 5 at a time. So I wait until I have 5 new reference pictures, and then I go there and I get it printed out, and I come back home and I put them on the garage wall where I work, and then I sit there and I'm, constantly looking at what I'm supposed to be replicating. That's why they look so damn real. Yeah. JJ Conroy, I agree, man. Batman Begins is the number one. The scenes in the Narrows, the atmosphere, nice coat. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Jermaine, Hans Zimmer's score for Batman Begins is amazing. Yes, but you have to fucking remember that James Newton Howard was a big, big, big part of the Batman Begins score. Obviously, Hans Zimmer took care of business on his own for The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises, but Batman Begins is very much a 50% Hans Zimmer, 50% James Newton Howard. Some of the best tracks on the Batman Begins score were actually James Newton Howard, man. So he's amazing as well. Donny Daz, what's your favorite Nolan Batman opening scene? Joker or Bane? And what do you like about both scenes? Well, I mean, it's got to be the Joker one, really. The bank robber scene, because it's so cool the way he's manipulating everything and tricking everyone and using them against each other and all. It's so good, and it's so. As you're watching that, you think this is so good because that's what the Joker would do. Like in a good Joker movie, which is what The Dark Knight is. That's why I get pissed off when people say that The Dark Knight is the best Batman film, because it's not really about him. It is obviously because of Rachel dying and all the spoilers. You've had enough time, but I would choose the opening for The Dark Knight with the Joker. Although I do really like the opening scene with Bane as well. I thought it was genuinely creepy. Especially the original one with the original voice before they overdubbed it and made it sound like he was right there in your ear. The original, it's on YouTube, not very good quality, but the original voice before they overdubbed it and stuff. It's very creepy sounding. The delivery of those lines in the plane is a lot scarier in the original version. Yeah. And then Irene says, okay, there we go. I think it's actually Mark typing under Irene's name or something. He says, Irene is fine here. I know Mark said, I been checking on Dad Dean. Or maybe it is Irene. And then UK Frogman. Oh, UK Fogman, 82, says, hey, Dean, how are you doing, man? I'm doing all right, man. Not too bad. Thank you for asking. Thank you for joining the stream and listening to me. Speaking of the figures, Jermaine, Movie Maniacs, Brundlefly is amazing. Oh, yeah, I don't have that one. Pretty cool. Evil Alex, what's the both figures between Vampirella and RoboCop? Can't see it. Between Vampirella and RoboCop. Where's RoboCop? Oh, there he is. Well, you got Vampirella, Tyler Durden, Judge Dredd, Carl Urban Judge Dredd, that is, and RoboCop. And the Hot Toys Endoskeleton. Yes, sir. Evan says, what's the crack, Dean? What's your favorite Batman suit design other than Batman Begins? Other than Batman Begins, I would probably, I don't know, man. Shit. It would be between the 89 suit, the 92 suit, and the BVS regular suit. Um, oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I really like the Batman 89, the Batman Returns suit, and the BVS regular suit. I can't really choose one of between them right now. I'm thinking, but yeah, I don't know. Because I think they paid such good tribute to the Dark Knight Returns Frank Miller graphic novel with the BVS suit. They paid such a good, and it worked so well. Same with the armored suit as well. They really did a great job with those outfits, man. But there's no denying how cool and gothic and just statuesque and stoic and classic and the whole Tim Burton, very very cool. Oh man, it's tough. Sorry. Irene, found in my cupboard yesterday. Escape to New York, NECA 8-inch. Then all Munster collection. Also David out of the Lost Boys. Oh man. Oh, Irene found some old classics, man. Some really good classics. Escape from New York as well. So good soundtrack, man. If you're ever doing something and you're reposing a figure or painting a picture or whatever you're doing and you're just chilling and doing something, trust me, put on Escape from New York soundtrack on YouTube. You will be very, you'll do a better job on whatever you're doing. uh, oh yeah, I believe people who offer a great fair price on a mask sale more and make more than people throwing huge out of reach prices. I'm not sure what that means. Ed is here. Hey Ed, he says, "Hey Dean and everyone here. Hope you're all doing well. The last Michael Myers mask video gave me nightmares. It was so scary that I couldn't even sleep that night, Dean. Grumpy Ed got no sleep." Oh, man. Sorry to deprive you of your slumber, Mr. Ed. Yeah, man. It's scary. It's up there. I wore it earlier in the stream. It looked fucking amazing. Yeah, man. Well, I'm glad I finally got it done because I did. I put out a post on Instagram a good few weeks back now saying that I was going to do it, and if anyone beat me to it, don't say I copied you because I've been meaning to do it for a while. It's just, but I haven't seen anyone else do it yet, so that was nice. Um, all right, Restless Youth Productions. Hello and welcome to the stream. He says, Dean, I'm on the fence about the T2 Battle Damage T800. Is it worth the eBay prices? The T2 Damage T800. So are you talking about the Hot Toys 1/6 scale DX13? Is that one you're talking about? Or are you talking about, you could be talking about the Enterbay quarter scale Battle Damage T800, which is a fucking beast. But then again, so is the Hot Toys DX one as well. Either way, you can't go wrong with either one of them. Like, they're amazing. So yeah, get them. Get one of them if you can. Confirm later on if that's what you're talking about. Donny Daz. When was a young kid? When I was a young kid, maybe. When I was a young kid for my birthday, I had the choice between a Transformers or the early 2000 McFarlane Jaws boat setup. With Bruce on the boat, I picked the Transformer, which broke later. Oh man, that sucks. Major suckage. Jermaine, sorry, Dean. Never knew James Newton Howard was involved with it. The score, but he's a great musical composer too. Yeah. I always, I don't mean to make it sound like I was having a go at you, Jermaine, or Ted earlier or anything. I just, I see something that's like, ah. But yeah, man. James Newton Howard's contribution to the Batman Begins score is amazing. I forget how you say it, but one of my favorite tracks on the Batman Begins soundtrack is the one. It's actually Ra's al Ghul's theme, and it's towards the end of the CD. Oh man, I've got the soundtrack around here somewhere. Hmm. Ah, anyway, but yeah, the track that I really like, and it's the one that has that soaring kind of, in the movie, after his first night out at the docks, you see Batman perched on a building, and you get that amazing shot where you just see his kind of black silhouette standing there, just kind of looking down on Gotham, and you get the swell of the music. That's the track I'm talking about. That was James Newton Howard. So fuck yeah, put some stank on it. I mean, maybe obviously they work together on the soundtrack, so maybe the reason that amazing swell at the end is because of Hans Zimmer, for all I know. But you know, anyway, Iron Logan, hey, he says, "What's up, Dean?" Hey, Iron Logan. And then Evil Alex says, "Carl Urban Judge Dredd film is amazing, underrated gem." Oh, absolutely, it's one of my favorite movies, man. I love that Dredd movie. It's perfect film. That is amazing. Logan says, "Man, I can't wait to chat and pose up BVS Batman." Hang on. Together, Dean. Oh, hang on. And Mugwump just dropped a super chat again. Bless him. He's really, really. Oh man, he's just been a legend. Thank you so much, Mugwump. Did you ask a question, or you did? Mugwump super chat question is: given that Batman has such an exceptional rogues gallery, which as yet unseen villain would you like to see featured in a live action movie? I instantly thought of Clayface. I don't know why, but as soon as you said that, without any hesitation, my brain put Clayface in my head. No, that's not necessarily my answer though, but that's just what happened. But Deathstroke would be sick, because that would just a badass. I know that's what I think Ben Affleck wanted to do, wasn't it? But yeah, Deathstroke just full on after Batman, and like maybe Deathstroke, because he really wants to fight Batman and prove that he's able to defeat him. Maybe Deathstroke gets Alfred or gets someone important to Batman, and Batman has no choice but to fucking fight him. Brutal choreography, like brutal, like rated R Batman versus Deathstroke movie. Yeah, brutal. Is that a good enough answer, Mugwump? You did do a super chat after all. I feel I have to answer very well. I have to answer thoroughly. Who else? Well, no, that's pretty much my answer though. I thought of Clayface straight away, but I think honestly, I'd like to see Batman versus Deathstroke in a full-on, you know, like in the same kind of scope as Dredd. The way Dredd was quite simple. Some of the best films have the most simple plot. I mean, literally, the plot to Dredd is just they're locked in a big skyscraper, a big building, and he wants to get to the top to kill Mama, and just something simple, Dredd, Batman versus Deathstroke. That would be cool. Oh yeah, he says great answers both. Thanks as always. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you for always being so awesome. Mugwump, man. Also one of the best names, Mugwump. I don't even know what a Mugwump is, but I've heard it at various points in my life, and I assume it's some kind of fluffy little thing, a Mugwump. I wouldn't mind having a Mugwump. I'd be happy with that. My little Mugwump. Okay, and then Ed said, speaking of soundtracks, the soundtrack for the OG Blade Runner is amazing. Yeah, probably is, Ed. I can't say I've ever really heard it very well, because I've never been able to get through the original Blade Runner in one sitting. I've got to be honest with you. I know it's a classic, but I know it's a big influence on Batman Begins, the way it looks. So I really should, finally watch Blade Runner, and because I want to see the sequel. I can't watch the second Blade Runner until I watch the first one. I don't know, man. I need to get round to it. I'll get round to it. The Edster is here. Says just bought the 40th anniversary Darth Vader. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Oh man, I need to take another swig on my beverage. Evil Alex, did you do a rehaul of the Myers 1978 mask? Yes, I did one and I sold it. I'm not in the habit of doing them though, to be honest. Do you know what? I fucking love doing the kills mask. I think that's where I'll just, once I get these friggin' annoying H40s out of the way, I think I'm just going to settle on kills, and I'll just, until Halloween Ends comes out, I'll just do kills masks for people. I'll be the kills guy. If you want a kills mask, I'll do them for you, Or I won't take your mask, but I'll keep making them, and eventually you can buy one from me. I mean, we'll see how it goes with the H40s, but at the moment, I don't really ever want to do one again. I've still got one more to do after this one I'm doing because I've got two. The second one I was going to keep for myself because it's such a good pull. The detail's really good. The eye cut, most importantly, the eye cuts are perfect. Just the right shape, but they're a nightmare to paint. Maybe I'll have a better time. I think I'm going to try a whole new technique on the second one that I do. I don't think I'm going to be doing it the same way I did this one I'm working on now because it's not really working out. It's working. It will be fine. I have a way. Do you know what? I'll tell you the truth. That blood version there, I almost threw that mask in the bin. I had an issue when I was doing my technique when I was painting it, and something wasn't quite working for me, and I thought to myself, shit, I've ruined the mask. So at one point I thought I might just throw it in the bin and just because I'm spending too much. When you're working on something, trying to save it, trying to fix it, but you're thinking, fuck, I'm wasting all this time, and I've got more masks in boxes that are waiting to be done, and I'm still fucking around with this one. I almost binned it, but I stuck with it and managed to create that. So it worked out good. But yeah, the H40s are a bitch. Oh yeah, and then Larry McMillan says completely agree with the Escape from New York soundtrack. Yeah, man, you just can't go wrong. Everyone, remember to check that out later on. The Escape from New York soundtrack, so good. Then Ed says, Dean, what was the first collectible that you ever modded, and what got you into modding to begin with? It's funny you said to begin with, because the first figure I ever modded was the Batman Begins Takara figure, because obviously the Batman Begins neck is very thick. The Takara Batman Begins head is separate from the neck, so you got a joint, a seam. I didn't like that, so I used Super Sculpty clay to give him a smooth, thick neck. I think that was the first ever 1/6 scale mod I ever done, sir. Yeah, so that's Takara Batman Begins 1/6 scale figure. That's the first one, man. Evil Alex, I love all the suits from Ben Affleck Batman from BVS to Snyder Cut. Fair enough, sir. Wasn't mad keen on the tactical suit or the Justice League suits, to be honest. But yeah, all the stuff from BVS was perfect for me, really. And then Evil Alex says, yeah, Ben Affleck Batman film was Deathstroke killing all his friends, destroying his company, and then it all ends with an epic fight between Batman and Deathstroke. Pretty much what I was kind of hoping for, yeah. Gizmo from Gremlins a mugwump. Isn't Gizmo from Gremlins a mugwump? I don't know. Let me find out. Let's settle this, man. Let's ask Google what a mugwump is. What is a mugwump? Okay, a mugwump, a person who remains aloof or independent, especially from party politics. I did not know that. A person who remains aloof or independent. Yeah, especially from party politics. Okay. I thought it was a fluffy little creature. I was wrong. There we go. Then Mugwump says Blade Runner is outstanding, Dean. Ridley Scott at the top of his game. Oh man, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. I just I mean the last time I tried to watch Blade Runner was a long time ago. I was a lot younger then. Maybe I'm at the right age now to really appreciate the pace and the kind of the way that movie is, you know. But speaking of Ridley Scott, shit man. When Moxie was here last time, because we had such a good time watching Aliens on Halloween, she wanted to watch, well, she just watched Alien 3 at home. And then when she came to mine next time, she wanted to watch Alien Resurrection, which I don't own. So I never really wanted to own that one. But I did have Alien Covenant, and I hadn't seen it in a while. So I said, do you want to watch Alien Covenant? Man, we got to the bit where the thing comes out of his back, and we had to turn it off. That fucking movie is so stupid. It's so stupid. I can't believe that was made by the same guy who did the original Alien and Blade Runner and Gladiator and all the rest of it. You know, oh fucking hell, man. It's just so many stupid things in Alien Covenant, and we only got like half an hour into it. I mean, I've seen it before, obviously. Saw it at the cinema. I've watched it at home a couple of times, but we turned it off. It was just holy shit. Yes, sir. Mugwump is a William S. Burroughs Naked Lunch reference. Oh, right. Do you know what? That film is crazy. I know the book as well, but yeah, the film Naked Lunch, Peter Weller. That's a weird movie, man. Oh, tripping balls without taking anything. Ed says, I was supposed to have gotten the soundtrack for Black Widow today, but it got delayed. At least I have a few dozen soundtracks to give a listen in the meantime. Cool. Evil Alex, oh yeah, remember Naked Lunch? Such a weird, crazy film. It certainly is. Evil Alex, Bloodsport and Kickboxer have great soundtracks. That's true. Yeah, man. I should get those. Definitely. Bloodsport and Kickboxer soundtracks. Definitely, man. Kevin Litchford says, Dean. Hey, Kevin. Big Kev. Kevin Litchford. Hey, Kevin. And then Radworld. Hey, Radworld says, have you showed her Predator? Was talking about that. She's seen Predator, but not in a long time, she said. So we might have to sit down and watch Predator soon. I also like Prometheus, says Evil Alex. Moxie likes Prometheus, I think, yeah. I watched it quite recent. Well, not recently, but I guess I watched it right before I saw Alien Covenant at the cinema, which still feels pretty recent. Ray, hey Ray, says, hey Dean, glad I'm finally able to catch a stream. Me too, Ray. Wasn't the same without you. So I'm glad you're here. You know, bringing balance to the stream. 50, oh no, 49 likes. Let's get it to 50. One more. One of you 30 people who hasn't hit the like button yet, you go ahead and you do that. And that will get us to 50. There it is. We made it. Thank you very much. Jermaine, do you like the Alien v Predator films, Dean? Not really. You know, they spawned some cool stuff. AVP Requiem gave us the Wolf Predator, which is one of the coolest one of the coolest predators ever. Not the coolest, but for many people, I'm sure he is the coolest, and I would not argue with anyone who said that because I love the Wolf Predator, man. Slimmer, I think the Predator's way more scary when it's a bit more agile and slim. Like the original one, Predator 2 seemed a little bit, probably it's the same actor inside the suit, so probably the same proportions, but yeah. My favorite Predators are the original Predator 2 City Hunter, the Elder, and the Wolf Predator. Mike Echo, triple OG. Hey, Mike. Big love to Mike Echo, man. He's been in the game just as long as me, man. Maybe longer. I can't remember. It's been a long time, but he's one of the triples. He says, "What's up, Triple OG Dino? The mask rehauler." I'll do my best, man. Hey, Mike. Oh man. Evil Alex. What was a film you hated at first and liked later in life? Oof. A film I hated at first and liked later in life. Mm. I'm not really that kind of person, really. I'm very fussy. I'm very fussy when it comes to movies. Moxie sometimes gets a bit fed up with me on Netflix when we're Netflixing, and if we're at her place, she's got the remote control because it's her place and she's in control, and she'll be scrolling through the movie saying, "How about this one?" And I can just tell. I can just tell sometimes by looking at a picture or the title or whatever. I know it sounds silly, but I've got a pretty good sixth sense when it comes to movies. So I'm pretty high maintenance when it comes to what we're going to watch. Doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? I'm pretty fussy. Um, uh, but yeah, I can't really think of a film I hated and then learned to love later on. Not really. I can't think of one. JJ Conroy, Predator and Predator 2, best ones for me. Or did you like Predators? The Predator was terrible. The new Predator was terrible. Yeah, Predators isn't too bad. Is it Robert Rodriguez? With Danny Trejo and Walton Goggins. He was great. Yeah, the third one, Predators, is all right. It's not too bad. Oh, but Adrian Brody as the choice for the tough guy was fucking silly, and his stupid voice. He's, nah. I mean, I like the movie. It's fine. It's fine. But I thought Adrian Brody, was a bit of a weird choice. He did okay though. He beefed up and he tried to do his best as the tough guy thing, and he kind of believable at times. But I definitely wouldn't have chosen him. But yeah, no, Predators is all right. The last one though, I think starts off pretty good. The first half of that last Predator film, the first half of it, pretty good, but the second half it gets really stupid and loses all its weight and impact and just becomes something silly. So, that's my thoughts on that. Uh, do a vid horror films. Oh, Radworld says you should do a video of your top 10 horror movies. Maybe, man. Maybe someday. It'd be interesting to talk about for sure. Evil Alex, I love Predator 2. Underrated gem, has one of my favorite scenes in the franchise. Yeah, I agree, man. Predator 2 is a fantastic Predator movie. You get a lot of action, a lot of good stuff in Predator 2, man. I don't understand what the fuck people's problem is with it. It's great. You've got Danny Glover, you got Bill Paxton, you got the Predator in LA. That's badass, man. I don't get the problem. I mean, you get so much good Predator stuff in that movie, and you get the whole bit at the end with the Lost Clan and the Elder and the ship and everything. What the fuck? What is your problem? Not you. Them. Uh, uh, Jermaine, they're making another Predator film, Dean, and a female is going to be the lead. Sounds a bit woke. Yeah, doesn't fucking surprise me. I've seen the poster. I think I've seen a poster just today on Facebook. It might be a fake one or a fan made one. But yeah, there was like it's all misty and foggy, and there's a lady holding a spear, and there's a big predator behind her. There you go. Lovely fucking jubbly. Briscoe says, "Hey Mike," he's talking to Mike. And Kevin Litchford says, "Rewatched Trick or Treat Halloween Night. Really enjoyed the film." Yes, sir. I watched it with Moxie on Halloween. We watched Trick or Treat. She liked it. It was good. Evil Alex. Predators should have been with Scott Atkins, and then they should have found Arnold to help to fight all the Predators at the end. Would have been way better. Scott Atkins. Scott Atkins. I'm gonna have to look him up. I have no idea. Who's Scott Atkins? Scott Atkins. Oh, right. Oh, is that the guy from? I watched a film. I think it was him. Is he English? Oh yeah, yeah. He's an English actor, producer, screenwriter. What was that film I watched? Avengement. That was it. Yeah, this one. It's on Netflix. Oh, bugger. Just show the picture. Yeah, man. It's on Netflix. Scott Atkins, Avengement. Watch it. It's brutal. He, his brother, played by Craig Fairbrass from the Rise of the Foot Soldier movies. He's also awesome. He's his brother in this, and basically Scott Atkins goes to prison, but his brother sets it up so that everybody in the prison wants to kill him because there's like a 10,000 or is it no 20,000 price on his head. So basically, yeah, every single person in the prison wants to kill Scott Atkins, and he has to get tough real quick and just survive this long stretch in prison every day. Everyone's trying to kill him. It's a good watch, man. It's good. Brutal. Jermaine says, I've heard people's problem with Predator 2 is they don't buy Danny Glover as a badass, but he was convincing in my opinion. Well, no, they're just fucking idiots then, because I instantly, as soon as you said that, I thought to myself, it goes to show because Danny Glover's character in Predator 2, he is tough, but he's not perfect. He's he's kind of like the classic kind of like you're rooting for the underdog, and I like the way the Predator kind of picks on him, which he literally does. He picks on him. He starts killing all his friends and taunting him by leaving his friend's necklace hanging on a fucking branch and stuff. And he's kind of torturing him and playing with him, but he knows that he's a worthy adversary, But no, man, I think Danny Glover, yeah, great, perfect, really. Nice contrast to Arnie as well, because I mean, Arnie was part of an elite team of soldiers, and Danny Glover was, I guess, in charge of his little unit of cops and stuff. But no, man, I think he was brilliant. I think he was really good. Lee Bowers, seen Rocky 4 director's cut last night in theaters, was amazing. Oh man, I didn't know about this. See, my friend Matthew, he would have been, he must not know about it. Been straight on the phone saying, shit, there's a 40 extra minute cut of Rocky 4 at the cinema, we're going. And I would have been totally up for that. So I'll have to let him know. Yeah, man, shit. But thanks for letting me know about this Rocky film, guys. Lee and anyone else who mentioned it. Yeah, Scott Atkins is a great modern action star. Yes, sir. Well, I'd never seen him before in anything. To be honest, I only watched Avengement because I've heard that Craig Fairbrass was in it, and he always makes me laugh. And he's such a good, tough guy in movies and that. Yeah. He says Avengement is great. It certainly is. JJ Conroy, what move terrified you the most? What? All right. What movie terrified you the most as a kid? Or was you always into horror even when you was younger? Not particularly into horror when I was younger. I mean, I think Dog Soldiers kicked it up a gear for me, got me really into werewolf stuff. I was always into werewolves anyway, but Dog Soldiers fucking sealed the deal. And then obviously Halloween by Rob Zombie in 2007 really got me into Michael Myers. So that's when all that happened. I mean, I remember watching Nightmare on Elm Street when I was a kid. Terrified the crap out of me. Yeah. I remember, like, the VHS of Thriller by Michael Jackson. Seeing that, when I was a little kid, that scared the crap out of me. Yeah. Then Ed says, "I'm all for women's empowerment. However, once an agenda is forced down the throats of people, you end up losing the passion and vision that was originally there to begin with." Yeah, man, I got fuck all to say about all that bollocks. I think I just said it. It's it just I find it insulting to my fucking intelligence that there even had to be that woke or whatever the hell it's called movement stuff, because I'm a kid from the 80s. I've always grown up with strong women. I mean, I was raised by a strong woman. My dad wasn't even in the fucking picture. It was my mum, my auntie, and my sister, like, and my grandma and all that. Like, I was raised by strong women, so I've always had that. But in movies as well, you had Sarah Connor. I was like 5 or 6 when I first saw Sarah Connor crush a T-800 in a press machine. And then Ripley from Aliens. I mean, there's more, but those are the main ones I think of. But it just seems so like, it's just fucking stupid people. You know, there's always been strong women, always. Fucking get historical about it. They're everywhere. But to give it a name and to have it kind of like alter everything, like Ghostbusters doing the weird Ghostbusters movie that they made. It's just fucking cringe fest. I mean, by all means, do a Ghostbusters movie and have a Ghostbuster be a female. That doesn't, that's great. But to do it in such an obvious kind of, oh, we're going to do an all female ghost, it's just fuck off. I'm all for fucking, I was just about to say, I'm all for fucking, no, I won't say that. Anyway, you get my point. It's just ridiculous that there has to be this whole shit to begin with, because there's always been strong women. It's not anything new. And yeah, by all means, try and make more of them in movies if you have to. I mean, I thought the film Kate was fantastic. I never thought once that, I mean, Kate may, for all I know, that film may only exist because of all this stuff that's going on. But I really enjoyed it, regardless of whether it is part of that movement or not. I thought she was, what's her name? Mary Elizabeth Winstead? Is it? Or I'm getting that wrong. I don't know, but she's fantastic, man. She's really cool. I like her. But yeah, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but what I mean is, as far as I'm concerned, it's unnecessary to have this really down your throat, shoving it down your throat, just really obvious and blatant, bullshit, when there was already strong women there anyway. And just keep doing that. Don't make a big scene out of it, and don't, it just puts me off. A lot of comments have come in since I started going on about that. It's Ed's fault anyway. Blame Ed. Only joking. Not really. Rad World. Who would win in your opinion, Terminator or Predator? Oh man. Well, a T-800 endoskeleton versus an alien predator yakuza creature thing. I don't know, man. If the Predator was smart enough to find a way to, defeat a T-800, but then again, if the T-800 actually got physical with a Predator, surely the T-800 would rip him to pieces or crush him, like, just, because it's a fucking robot. I mean, once that hand, I mean, that's the thing. They've never really, they've done stuff with, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger grab someone's hand, you can hear their bones breaking and stuff. They've done that, but a fucking T-800, if it really, that's the thing they do in all the movies, though. Especially like the Terminator Salvation, the T-800, as soon as it finally does get you, it throws you somewhere. It's supposed to kill you, but it throws you. They always do that in those movies. Because really, you know, a Terminator, a T800, if it got its hands on you, it would just crush you, your head. It would just get your head and go, because that's a surefire way to end a life, to crush the head, and that would not be a problem for a T800 to do. The things we end up talking about here, Jesus Christ. Moxie said to me, how long are you doing tonight? Oh, I said, I'll do an hour and a half tops. And she's like, yeah, right. I was like, no, seriously, I've got masks to paint. I've got work to do. I'm only doing an hour and a half. 2 hours, 15 minutes. You know. What are you going to do? Oh, man. Okay. Jermaine, people wanted Arnold to come back in the sequel, but Danny was awesome. And I liked how he was a cop trying to investigate the killings in Los Angeles. Yeah, man. Evil Alex, check out some films with Scott Adkins. I like him a lot. I'll have to type in his name to Netflix and see if anything else comes up other than Avengement. Film with Van Damme, where they enemies at first, they come together, called Assassination Game. Okay, that sounds interesting. Cheers, Evil Alex. Lee, Bill Paxton was amazing actor in Predator 2, Aliens, Twister, rest in peace. Yeah, man, I saw Twister at the cinema. That was a good time. Mike Echo says, I re-uploaded my house video from 10 years ago. You should check them out, Dean. Okay, Mike, I will, man. I'll check them out. Evil Alex, Bill Paxton, also in Terminator 1 at the beginning. I know! Shit! I know this. Paolo, is that the Paolo or another Paolo? Have you checked out Bale Batman 1/3 from Queen Studios? No, I don't think I have. Then Ed says, I highly recommend watching The Last Night, and especially Pig with Nicolas Cage. Pig is Cage's best movie in a long time. He delivers a subtle yet gripping, intense performance. Cool. Oh, yes. Just trying to get through these now. Getting pretty sleepy. Lee says, yes, Evil Alex. Forgot that one. Ed says, yes, Dean. Blame poor, innocent, harmless as a fly. Keeps to himself, kind of. Ed. Yeah. They're coming for you, Ed. Evil Alex. The Undisputed films with Scott Adkins are also great. They are like Bloodsport and Kickboxer, have awesome fights. Okay. The Undisputed films. Okay. Phoenix Scott says, thank you for your tutorial on repainting the TOTS 78 Myers. Made a world of difference. Thanks, Phoenix Scott. Glad it helped you, man. Ed, I have to get going in a few minutes, but thanks for everything. Much love and God bless. Always honored to be here. Stay safe, Dean, and everyone here are. Thanks very much, Ed. You too, man. Stay safe at work. Keep safe. Stay out of trouble. Briscoe 1234. Bill Paxton was also great in A Simple Plan. Yeah, where he finds all that money. That's a good film. Lee Bowers, have a good night, Dean. Keep up the amazing work. Cheers, mate. Thanks very much, Lee. Cheers, man. Appreciate that. Then Larian says, Briscoe, that's a great Sam Raimi movie. Simple Plan. Yeah, Sam Raimi. Of course. Shit, yeah, I forgot about you directed that. Mike Echo says, it's crazy. I have over 2,500 subscribers and only maybe one person ever comments on any of my videos. Dean, you should pimp my channel. Okay. Everybody go subscribe to Mike Echo's channel. He's been around for as long as I have, maybe longer. And he's a cool dude. And he's worth subscribing to. So get your butts over there and subscribe. Yeah. Is that good enough? You like the way I do that? Jermaine says, taking off, Dean. Thanks for answering my questions and take care, everybody. I think that's pretty much my cue as well, guys. Alex B says, Dean, have you seen the film called Bone Tomahawk? Oh, God, yes, I have. Very good horror western, although brutal. It is fucking brutal. Yeah. No, man. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. Yeah, it's brutal. It's very brutal. Everybody, check out Bone Tomahawk, but be prepared for that one scene. That one scene. Oh man. Briscoe talking to Laren, and then Evil Alex says, he's one of my favorite Bill Paxton films, directed by him and also starring with him. Very nice. And Mike Echo says, thanks for that, Dean. I appreciate it. Yeah, no worries, Mike. Everyone subscribe to Mike Echo. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I keep yawning. I'm pretty sleepy. What time is it? It's like 10:22. Yeah, man. I'm going to maybe... I'm not doing any more painting on masks tonight. There's no point painting masks when you're this sleepy. It's not a good idea. Sometimes it's good to just get some sleep, wake up the next day, and tackle it fresh. So I am going to... there you go. I might maybe play some Ghost Recon Breakpoint for about half an hour before I sleep. Oh, man. Have you seen Ravenous? It's got a similar feel to Bone Tomahawk. I think I have seen Ravenous. That's Thingy Carlisle from Trainspotting, right? And the guy from Memento, from Neighbours. I think I know what it is. My eyes are even starting to water now because I'm so sleepy. Oh man. Evil Alex, good night and have a great weekend. Cheers, Evil Alex. Laren McMillan, this was very fun as always, Dean. I appreciate it. Have a good week. Thanks, Laren McMillan. Thank you very much, man. Ray says, see you, Dean. Thanks. Thanks, Ray. Lee Bauer says, does Michael even sleep or does he just stare at the wall? I don't know. You'd have to ask him. Or just observe him because he's not going to tell you. Mark says, night, mate. Cheers, Mark. Good night. And night, Irene. And I hope your dad's okay and keep in touch. And thanks again, guys, for the amazing gifts for my birthday. Where's Greta the Gremlin? She is. Where is she? Is she behind me? Where is she? Oh no, there she is. She's here. You can't see her, but she's standing beside Nightmare Batman for some reason. Yes, sir. And then Briscoe says, take care, Dean, everyone. That's it. Okay, guys. So we did 2 hours and 23 minutes. That's not too bad. We did well. Thanks for the super chats, those of you that did them. And thanks, everyone, for watching and supporting the channel and sticking with me. And thanks for all your nice, kind support on the mask stuff. Has certainly, made it enjoyable to do. And lol, he won't speak to me. Good night, Dean. Much love, my friend. Cheers, Lee. Jesus. Right. I really am going now. All right, guys. It's been a good one. And I will see you on the next video and next live stream, all that good stuff. Thanks, guys. See you soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye. Oh, man.